Oh, YouTube. Well, today is the day that I am stopping work on the step van. It is pretty much done. It's like anything, a van build, a step van, a schoolie. They're never done. They're done. At some point, you just have to say, that's it, walk away. And after that, it'll be tweaking it time. But I like the choice she made of the yellow door, and I think she's gonna do around it a darker color maybe. I'm not sure. She might even change what's on the back here, but not gonna go inside right off. I wanted to show you a little bit around the outside. We did add a couple of windows here, and you'll see where they're placed when we get inside. Water fill, and below it is something you don't see very often, and it is a remote propane fill. And to get an idea what it looks like underneath, as you can see, it's just a couple hoses that you can custom make to the right size. And I tell you, I'm pretty sure the propane people are going to really like that. It'll make their life a lot easier filling and whatnot. And on the other side, we've got a dual set of windows here, and way up high another one. So I'll show you where they are when we get inside. The cab area might not look like it's finished because, well, it's not. She's gonna put some decorative stick-on tiles onto the wood and screw some of it down. We got a little storage area up here, and in that box right there is a charging ports, so she can charge stuff, collect all up here. And he also built a little box to mount to the wall there, so that she can put whatever in it. And of course, with the electric, is all that in a previous video. This little door just sort of blends in, gives the idea when the seat's back, you can't really tell that there's a door there. Up above, it's a lot big storage on that side, shallow and medium size over here, and one more window. So this window is so some light gets in, but also the cats can do whatever. And of course, previous video you saw the control center and the very narrow hallway. I have to go sideways through it. It's just the way this design worked out. And of course, I've got some nice big cabinets, nice tall, plenty of room for clothing and stuff. And then here, so here's that high window from outside. Put plants in it, or if she can figure out how her giant cats can get from here to there or here to there, then that'll probably be a favorite spot for them. So, and here's the kitchen. Now you start out at this end, there is a little pull-out pantry. This one actually pulls all the way out, can roll around the floor. It's not attached. And there is a cutting board. I can't pull out one-handed, but that's actually, when we cut the countertop off, I made that into a cutting board. Sort of a decent amount of counter, big sink, regular RV stove down here with the oven, and this is just a fake faceplate. You got 3 drawers, and down underneath the stove is a deep storage for pots and pans, and another one tall and skinny for the sheet pans and such. Kitchen cabinetry. This is jogged it up, give a little bit more interest to it, but also she's got things like a big juicer that needs room, and, you know, place for plates and cups and bowls or whatever. This is sort of a unique feature. It looks weird because the Berkey is not sitting inside there. When you put the Berkey in, if it's time to fill it, you can take the cover off, turn that valve down there, and the pump will kick on and fill the Berkey. So just put your finger inside of it, and when you feel wet, turn the valve off. So that way the Berkey's secure, it's not going to go anywhere. The spout comes out through this opening, and sort of that, I like that. Steel on the back splash for the stove, so it's easy to clean. A couple of spice racks that the door just clears. So that's on that side of the kitchen. On the other side is a big pull-out. So a lot of pantry here and a couple of big cabinets. Series of 3 drawers again. So plenty of kitchen storage. The refrigerator was going to go in there, and I'll speak about why it's not in a moment. So let's step back here to the toilet room. Really like this aromatic cedar. She put up a towel bar, and this bin here is for the stuff for the composting toilet. You got a urine diverter, and there's a sort of a Rubbermaid big tub down there, so she won't have to empty it, but every month or so maybe. Storage back here, and we were going to put another couple shelves in, but believe it or not, ran out of plywood. So on the other side of the hall is the shower, and she put in these nice fake glass doorknobs so she can hang wet clothes on them or whatever. Then on the outside, she's got these 2 sort of rusty patina looking fake doorknobs that you can use to hang towels or robe or whatever. So turning around, coming back this way, again, more storage. And the bed area, loft bed storage underneath the bed. The loft may or may not end up being the bed. She doesn't know. Probably this is going to be the bed, and this will be the cat's playground. But dinette. And we made it so that there's space around the edge for your feet, and there's a storage underneath. And we did pretty simple table with just a 45-degree brace that I can just sit down and slide right in. And other than the fact that I don't want to stand up too fast, it's sort of comfy even without a cushion. So that's the general walkthrough and where things are. Oh, I forgot to mention that the tankless hot water heater is down here under the sink, as is the water pump, and behind that is the water tank. And we put a little shelving up there this morning. So that's pretty much, I think that's pretty much everything here. General thoughts on this is, like I said in the beginning, they're never done. So she's going to be tweaking stuff. She's already got some ideas of things that she wants to be tweaked. I've run out of time. I'm going to Schoolie Palooza. Today's the 23rd of January, which means I've got 8 days till it starts to go 2,000 miles. So, which isn't bad. I mean, I'm going to try to get 150 miles or something this afternoon, and then get some rest, and then push tomorrow, and I'll get there. But anyway, about this. remember we built this for someone with electromagnetic hypersensitivity, and we sealed this up so well and shielded it so well that both of our cell phones get no coverage. Zip. I get no bars in here. I have to step out to do anything. Unless I get right next to a window, and then I can get some coverage. But just stepping away from the window, and it's pretty dead. We got a 12-volt refrigerator. It was in there, and she was causing pain when that was running. Don't know why. Don't know what was going on, but she sent it back because the decision is that it was inside this shielded vehicle. What radiation gave off sort of bounced around. It had no place to escape. So even though it was 12 volt, and she decided that she's going to do is get a smaller one and put it up in the cab area. In retrospect, if we'd known that to begin with, and if I ever do something like this again, we'd move that front wall back just a couple of feet and gives more room up there. The wiring, I put the wiring in after all this stuff was built. That's why you see it running through the cabinets and stuff. I tried to hide it as much as possible. I would have liked to buried it inside the walls. But because of everything being in flux, I didn't know where things were going to be. So I couldn't do that ahead of time. So anyway, I think she figured out that the LED light strips, these little things up here above the windows, those seem to be okay. She has a little LED light that she's been using for years as a desk light. She can plug into the USB ports right up here, charge it up, use it, or charge it up in the front. And yeah. So again, there's little things that gonna need to be tweaked, have to experiment around, and at some point in the future, we may get back together and I'll do some more work on this. But in the meantime, she'll probably have to find somebody because I tend to move around a lot. So that's it. I'm going to go back out through the yellow door and get on the road and head west. Get out to some nice warm desert. So you may not see a video for a bit because I'm going to be just traveling. I'm not going to stop unless it happens to be right next to wherever I stop to spend the night. So that's it for the step van build. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. And I will see you down the road. Bye, YouTube.